Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to report on a little bit of news that is welcome to Monday. So, markets are open, and California is reacting to the California wildfires. These wildfires are pretty bad. So, how does it affect the stock market? Well, one of the players is Edison International, and I've actually been looking at Edison International for a while. Um, it's a very tempting stock to get into. Um, so, well, first let's take a look at the wildfire news, and then we can take a peek at the stock and see if it's a good deal. So, talking about fierce winds expected to fan California's deadly wildfires. Lots of homes are on notice. A lot of red areas where people have to evacuate. Um, yeah, it's quite messy. Now, there's some rumors going around whether or not the fires were caused by Edison. Sometimes in dry conditions, and when you get dryness and heavy duty winds, causes trees to fall on the wires and causes fires to outbreak. So a lot of times there are these devastating fires, and people don't always evacuate on time, and there are casualties. So it's rather it's rather uh, delicate, you know, dealing with the energy sector, because a lot of these industries, causes people to die, and then lawsuits break out. And when there's lawsuits against your power company, like what are they going to do to offset the cost? Do they take out bonds? Do they raise their utility prices? Like, do the consumers? Consumers usually do pay for the product, and so they have to pay for the lawsuits. Um, I thought this was interesting. Trump criticized the California government in tweets during the weekend, blaming poor forest management for the infernos. After Governor Jerry Brown asked to declare a state of emergency response. So that's interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at the stock now and see if it's something that's worth getting into. Here you'll see this stock is down over 10% right now on this news. The year high was $83, and now you can get in at 55. A rather large PE ratio, and the dividend is at 3.53, although I'm not sure how accurate this number is. Along with Edison, PG&E is also being affected. The earnings have been rather good. Look at these earnings. Expected was $1.28. They came in almost 30 cents above per share. So it's kind of curious to see how this is gonna run its course. What I'm interested in is the dividend. So let's take a look at the dividend. Edison International. Current price is $54.98. That's about $9 off of its 52-week low. Another one I saw that was down 5% was RIG, and we had just covered that. Although it's a little bit incomplete on the coverage. You can see for get in at $54 and start getting 48 cents up to 54 cents. So that is a rather good looking dividend. Just looking to see how much they've raised it in the last 5 years. Yeah, they've been constantly raising the dividend. And yep, the last payout was in September. So now that they're going to be going into the first quarter, they are due for another increase. So yeah, I got to do some due diligence. Check out the financials, the balance sheet. That's the most important thing to look at when considering getting into a stock. But just trying to get a feel for what's happening and whether if it looks good or not. I think there's a lot of promise here. Yeah, look at that downward trend right at the end there. It's pretty huge. It's a huge drop off. So even if you would have bought on this dip here, this is still a significant price break. So, what are your feelings about this? If you have any comments, please let me know. And thank you for joining. Appreciate it.